Hi everyone, Alan from Newlands Nursery, and this is today's 5-minute Friday, something you can do in the garden that is nice and simple, that makes all the difference. And today we're talking about something that we get asked questions all the time about, and it's thyme plants going a bit woody, a bit straggly and not looking their best, and how to avoid that. The same with most things in life, it's getting it before it gets to that point. So this thyme plant here, it isn't straggly. It's a tricky word, isn't it? It's not straggly. It's still relatively bushy and compact, but this is the stage where you want to keep an eye on it and keep it nice and compact. And the way you do that is by cutting it. The great thing about that is this one's a lemon thyme. Got a fantastic lemon scent to it, so it can be used in teas, in cooking, in all sorts of ways, even if you just cut it and make a potpourri. I mean, it smells fantastic, so you can use it for so many things. So cutting it is not exactly hardship. You're going to be using this plant, I'm sure, but to stop it going straggly, we keep it nice and compact. So literally on the nursery we would cut just like that, simple as that. Cut its head off, if that's a word of doing it. That will do the plant a world of good. But we can also utilise this plant and make a few more plants with it and kind of get the same reaction. So what I'm going to do is take a few cuttings. So I'm going to cut this plant like this, and I'm going to make a cutting. So in a pot like this, I've just grabbed a second-hand pot, some multi-purpose compost. I'm going to put a few cuttings in. So just going to put, let's say, 3 in here. The chance of them taking is much more likely. If one of them doesn't take, then we haven't got an issue, the other 2 will. So it's simple as that. We water that well, and that's taking that cuttings. And then we can turn our attention to this. Now, this time of year, we're in it's the beginning of June actually. We're the beginning of June, I was going to say May then, beginning of June, and it wouldn't be the time I'd be concerned about cutting this back for the winter. But what I would be doing is thinking, I've got a nice stir fry or stew to make, so I'm going to cut some like that, and maybe I want a lemon tea. So I'm going to cut that and use that in the lemon tea. And eventually, what you're going to do is end up with a plant like that. Now what will happen, you'll utilise this, it smells fantastic, and use that. And you can get more cuttings from that, obviously. What will happen is this will start branching out and stay nice and compact. Now if that's the look you're going for, it's absolutely perfect. And it'll pardon me, it will help the plant go into the winter that much better. So it's as simple as that. That will keep the plant nice and compact. We've got some free plants as well. We've got a lovely lemon tea. It's a win-win. If you've got any questions about this, just let us know. See you soon.